Hey, happy Monday, everybody. We're here at The Real Shot to bring you some awesome products. And I am so lucky today on a rainy Monday to be standing next to Will. Will is going to tell you all about what is the name of the sale that's going on right now, Will?
It's our Beat the Winter Blues sale. So we got a lot of stuff on sale. Striker is 30% off right now. Markham has 10% off. We got ice combos that are 30% off. All ice combos. All ice rods are 20% off. And then the Docks Custom Z-Vibers are 20% off too. So a lot of ice fishing deals going on right now.
A lot of great ice fishing deals, even though it feels
stuff.
like spring outside.
It does feel like spring.
We're getting some rain here, but now is the time because there's a cold weather in the forecast, is there not?
There's still a lot of good ice out there, and I think it's going to cool off Wednesday.
Yep.
At least, I don't know if we'll be making ice, but we'll be keeping ice, I think. So
what do y'all got here? So the name of the sale is the Beat the Winter Blues sale. So if you're kind of tired of, the winter, like I think a lot of people are,
yep.
Now is the time to get in here and save some money on some awesome ice fishing stuff, right, Wilbur?
Right. You can beat the winter blues by going on the ice and enjoying it, though.
There you go. All right.
This weekend, yesterday was a really nice sunny day.
It was beautiful.
Right. And it's just nice to be out there on those nice days, whether you maybe go for a hike or just go outside. But we like to go ice fishing. So.
We do like to go ice fishing. So what do we got here? You got some cool things. Tell everybody about what you got rolling on.
So I kind of just wanted to touch on this Markham. This one is going to be 10% off too. This is the Markham Recon 5. I used to own one of these and upgraded to the Markham Pursuit HD, but this one is just a little bit different. As you can see here, if Scott can zoom in on the camera here, we have this little camera dangling here. I think it's maybe 480 by 5 something. And so not the best clarity with the Recon 5, but this is kind of like your starting model.
Yep.
And it's got infrared lights, LEDs. On the upgraded model, like the Pursuit, you can zoom in, zoom out. You get displays on there like time of day, which is kind of nice. You don't have to check your watch or your phone, whatever. Water temperature, that's really handy. If you notice, it's really warm. We're really cold. You can just kind of see habits of fish and stuff.
Yep.
Movements. You can also record on here. So like I like to record videos, save them on my phone, show people, share them. Photos, same thing. And you can also look back on them and kind of remember, hey, I was in this spot at this time and looks like I was using this color jig. Maybe that was working really well for me. Touch on stuff later when you're kind of trying to figure out why the fish aren't biting.
Let's not forget that this is the perfect little compact item for the upcoming sturgeon season. That's hopefully going to be happening.
That too. These things are perfect. I don't know how long the cord is on this one, but you can put these down the hole and just leave them there probably like 6 to 8 hours. And this one's really nice because it's got a little hand holder here. It's perfect for hole hopping. That's literally what I use it for. When I go punch holes and look for fish, I just use that and then I'll drop down my flasher instead. Sometimes I'll keep it out, just kind of see the habits of fish, see the bottom of the lake, see if there's green weeds, see when fish come in, see what my lure is doing.
Yep.
Kind of.
Does it come with this little case?
It does. It does come with this case, which is nice. It comes with a little, I guess, sock for the camera to keep it protected. And it's USB rechargeable. Charges in probably 4-6 hours, I'd say.
Nice.
So I just charge it overnight.
So that's 10% off.
Yep, 10% off.
Wow, that's a good little camera, especially right now. As sturgeon spearing is getting here, Battle on Bagel, all that kind of stuff is coming up in the month of February. Now is the time to stock up on these. And do we have a pretty good inventory of these right now?
Yeah, these ones we do have a pretty good inventory on them.
Okay. But don't wait.
Is there a limit on them? Can I come in and buy 5?
I think you could if you really wanted to.
Yeah, they should. If a guide is looking to get some of these, now's the time at that price.
Yeah, great for guides. 10% off.
All right.
Sturgeon spearing, like you said, leave it down there. I know Justin did sturgeon spearing last year and used his camera just to watch fish come in and I guess get ready to spear. I don't do sturgeon spearing, but I know what it's kind of like.
So which one was that again?
This is the Markham Recon 5.
Okay, so come on in the store. And is that in-store and online or just in-store?
Both in-store and online.
What? Screaming deal. What else you got here? This is a really cool little box. What's this one all
Yeah,
about?
so this is the Otter ProTech case. I think this is the ProTech 40 case. This is how I haul all my rods and combos around on the ice all the time. It's roto-molded, so you can really give this thing a beating and it'll take it.
Throw it over the counter once, see what happens.
And I don't think I'm going to do that now. But it's got a little built-in tape measure, which I always forget to use, but it's a really cool, unique thing. I don't know if you're keeping fish, trying to catch your limit of pike, panfish, walleye, whatever it might be.
I was on a
Super nice
body
thing
of
to
water
have.
this weekend, and the lake association was asking, anybody that fished that lake to only keep fish this size, this size. Now it's not a state law, but they were trying to do that.
Oh.
This would have been really nice,
Right.
if you're catching some bluegills or crappies that are questionable on that length.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the handles that close it, you have to fold them in, and I've never ever had one come undone before. So again, super strong. I just throw it in the back of the truck, and throw it on the ice. Sometimes it falls off my sled and falls down the hill, falls down on the ice. Rods are always
Falls
kept in
off the
there.
counter.
Could fall off the counter. Rods will be in there. Nothing's broken. So, and I'm one to keep my rods really nice rather than throw them in a bucket. But so if you are that kind of person, one of these cases is perfect.
Me,
So.
I beat my stuff up.
Right. So, I do have a couple combos in here. I just wanted to touch on these. So these inline combos, we have a lot of them. They're all 13 combos, I believe. I think we have one Fluger combo. Could be wrong though. These are all 30% off. So that's a really good deal right now. These are kind of close out for the end of ice season deals that are happening right now. We got a lot of inventory, a lot of ice combos. 13. I think this is the Maverick combo with the Black Betty. Really good combo. I have 2 of these reels myself. I could be wrong, but I believe most of these Black Betties are all the same, unless you buy them specifically.
That's a free fall edition too.
Yep, free fall. These are all free fall. All you got to do, take a little trigger, let it go. It's going to fall like a bait caster. Let it go again. It stops
We have
under.
an online question. Robert wants to know how many rods can we get in that case?
How many rods? I think there's 6. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yep, so it says 6. I think you're able to hold 6 to 8, I believe. So, and if they're shorter rods, maybe they're 28-inch rods or shorter, you could fit one here, one there, one here, one there. So I think you can fit 6 to 8 then that way.
Is this part of the sales deal too, or you just want to show off this box?
This one is not. I just wanted to show it off.
It is a really nice.
Because it's a nice thing. I like using it. So.
Do you know what retail is on this kitty?
Fortunately, I don't. Not off the top of my head.
I think one important thing you forgot to mention too, this Otter is made in the USA.
Yeah, Otter is made in the USA. They have a lot of great products. Big thing about this too is sometimes my rods don't fit in these cutouts perfectly. So
Let me help you tip it.
yeah. So they have specific cutouts for these rods, and like these Black Betties fit well on one of my rods. It's a little bit bigger. It's for walleye. Doesn't fit in here perfectly, so one of them kind of sticks up and out. But this foam padding on the top, I don't worry about it. Just close it. I even sit on it like a bucket. Never had any issues. So, but I believe I've seen people cut them out, sand them down. If you want to fit bigger, larger rods, maybe you want to slide them down further and fit multiple rods in there. So, and then, yeah, it's got some blue slots in the bottom here, foam slots.
Scott, if I hold it up a little higher.
I put tackle boxes in there usually. They almost always stay put in place. And for like tip-ups and stuff, little tackle boxes in there. Nice little addition.
Well, you could use this for tip-ups as well, right? If you were just a hardcore tip-up fisherman.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Are these removable, or those are?
These are kind of glued in.
Okay.
But you could remove it and customize it if you wanted yourself. I know Kyle customized his. He customized it for, I think, some of his head units on his boat
Oh, that's
when he travels. So, yeah.
Not waterproof though, correct?
No, I wouldn't say it's waterproof. There's no waterproof gasket or anything. But again, never had an issue with it getting wet. but I guess if you dropped it in the water, it might get wet. So,
Okay. What else we got? So there's a lot of room in this thing. And obviously we talked about that, the combos. So the 13 combos are 30% off.
all ice fishing combos are 30% off.
What?
Ice fishing combos.
I like this one. This is America all day.
Mhm.
Sky, look at America on that one. You see that? It's
We got
gorgeous.
another online question. Is that the 40 or the 40 deep?
40 deep.
That is
That's what it
40
is. Yep, 40 deep.
Good question. Who's asking these wonderful questions, Andy? Let us know. That's great. Great questions. Keep them coming.
Right, and all these ice fishing combos, they're not just one standard length or action. Like this one here is an ultralight. I don't know what length, 27-inch. So we got all the sizes. I think up to 32-inch combos. But we got them for everybody, whether you're a beginner or whether you just want the combos, you don't want to mess with
That box
getting
is
your own
normally
rod and reel.
$169, and when it's on sale for $149.
Okay,
Screaming deal.
there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, save some money right now. Get on the ice before it's too late. I think we'll have good ice yet until the end of February in most places. But
What else you got? So we got it going on here. So we talked a lot about the box. This is the outer box. We talked about the sale. We talked about 30% off combos. You have another rod in here? Is it just showing off that this is another great rod selection we have here?
yeah, I actually picked this one off too because I know a lot of people like Mags. Mags sells really well. All the ice rods that we have are 20% off, including Mags. So all these custom power noodles by Mags and the custom rods with the custom ice rods with the recoil guides, all 20% off. Whether it's Fenwick, Clam, St. Croix, all 20% off.
That's awesome. You guys are just giving the store away.
Basically. Basically.
Okay, so we're good deals on rods right now, good deals on combos. This box is a great deal. I want to see what else you have. You have some awesome stuff over there. What's going on?
Yeah.
We talked about the Recon 5. That was a good deal, 10% off. And is all Markham 10% off or just select Markham?
All Markham 10% off. So 10% off accessories and flashers.
Plus, they have a rebate going on as well.
They do have a rebate going on. I forgot to mention that. So you can check that out on their website or on our website under the Markham and just check out all the rebates. So you can save a lot of money right now if you want to buy a Markham.
So much money.
More than you pretty much ever will be able to.
Yeah, you could also save money by doing this too.
Yeah, if you sign up for Fix TV.
Yeah. So check this out. Right there.
What do you got there, man?
Oh, let's see. So Fix TV is subscribe and to save some money. So if you come on in store and sign up for Fix TV, you're going to save 10%. So come on in, see Will. He'll tell you a lot more details. Super easy though, and save some money on Fix TV. All right, keep going, baby.
All right. So we also have the Doc's Custom Z-Vibers. So if you've ever heard of Z-Vibers before or fished them, they're really cool panfish bait. You could fish them for bass as well, probably through the ice. I've done that multiple times. And I think you've fished with Z-Vibers before?
I have fished with Z-Vibers. I've fished
Open
the micro.
water or ice fishing.
Yeah,
right.
the micro and the open for panfish. Awesome.
And yeah, these Z-Vibers here are awesome. These custom colors you will never see anywhere else. They're made by Doc's Customs. I just picked out a couple really cool colors. Here's more of a natural color. Then we have more of a bright color, maybe for walleye, perch even, that orange with pink and green dots on it's really nice. But again, they're 20% off, so right now is a really good time to save.
Just that size or all the Z-Vibers?
Just this size. That's the only size that we carry for
Well, especially
customs.
with the bagel and poigan bite going on.
Yeah.
These are the ticket.
Yep, a lot of these would be.
Nice.
Not only that, but I think a customer was asking about our ice fishing jigs earlier. We have a lot of them right now. A huge assortment. We got Fiskas, Kenders. What else do we have? A Cara Tungsten, BMC, and we got some more that I can't think of right now, but Northland Tackle, a lot of them.
Bet you if they went to therealshot.com, they could find all the brands.
You could find all of them, or you could stop in store and check them out. But yeah, you won't find any more else than here.
And I've heard that too from a number of customers. They're like, holy man, like I've been to some other competitors in the area and they have some stuff available, but they walk in here and it's like, holy man. Like this one in particular, my son was excited to find the amount of P3 plastics that we have. compared to other stores in the
Right.
area.
Right. Yeah, we have a ton. We got a ton online and we got a ton in store. I think we're looking at getting some more ordered soon. Not exactly sure though, but we got a lot. Like we have the P3 plastics, the Spug. This one's really good for bluegill. Just got a wide body on the front, and the tail is really moves really nice on the back of a tungsten jig. It's one of my favorites for bluegill, and perch seem to like it too, but the key is usually bluegill. And these are unbelievably soft, and the scent is super strong on them. Here's the microcyclo. This week Saturday, I could not get a bite for hours. My friend was out fishing me with waxworms. I don't want to switch to waxworms. Threw on some different sizes, different baits. Sometimes you just don't get bit. I threw on the microcyclo. It's got a small body on it, and then it's got 2 wings on it. So really, you just jig it up and down, and it's flapping its wings. And that was the ticket. They were just eating it up.
Really?
It was in a really pressured area, too. And I think that might be why, because people haven't tried the microcyclo or the cyclo by P3 Plastics before. It's a little bit different body style.
Let me see this one.
So it's different.
Is that the color too? Is this the color? This red color was a good color?
Similar color with
okay. Well, I'll try this one then.
Then you have the Scuttle Stinger. This one's got a similar, it's got a big bulky body. It's got ribs on it. So added vibrations, got two little appendages on the side and then a really big long tail. That one's one of my favorite for perch. I just like the tail action and then a body on the tungsten jig itself, but then a small tail because you usually seem to eat it a little bit better rather than nibble at it and pull at it. Then we have the Minix here. This one's just a really longer body. It's good for crappie and seems to be a really good perch bite for me too. So I like these Minix as well. Throw them on the back for tungsten jig. Crawsies. Crawsies are really good. I've seen a lot of people actually use these for trout.
Really?
I'm not a trout guy. I'd like to try it sometime, but I've seen them a lot of people use them for trout. But
through the ice?
Yeah. Otherwise, Crawsies for bluegill and crappie, it worked well for me too. It's got one big cylinder long body and then sticks out 2 really big wings kind of on it, flappers, and those things really move through the water really nice. And again, these things are incredibly soft and the scent really does change. Like I have older ice fishing plastics that I've gotten in the past. There's no scent to them. Don't get a bite. And then you throw on P3. You can just tell that scent works because the fish, the ones that are looking at it, will commit. So
especially if you had your Recon 5 down there, you could definitely
exactly. That's how I see it happen too.
See?
You just see the habits of these fish. And this last one here is called the Slice. It's got a small body and really small, skinny appendages, but they're a little bit longer. And that one moves through the ice really nice too. And kind of looks, if it's moving quick, it almost looks like a fin moving. So a little more realistic to the fish. And seems just to be about any species will eat this one. So.
Online question, Thomas would like to know, how long does the sale last?
Great question, Thomas.
The sale's lasting at least through the end of the month. We're thinking about extending it, but we're not exactly sure yet at this point. So I'd stop in before the end of January if you want to get some sweet deals.
Yeah, but just because the sale goes that long, like we're trying to reorder things, like don't wait. Because if certain things are available now, doesn't mean that availability will be 3 weeks from now or 2 weeks from now, you know. So take advantage of the sale while you can, you know, and then maybe like the P3 plastics, like he's saying, we have a ton of these. But if it's certain things like the Markham type stuff, you know, we have a good selection available right now, but don't hesitate because you might miss out.
Right. P3 is getting picked over. We still have a lot of them, but the quantities of certain sizes and colors are going down, I've been noticing. So, yeah.
Wojay's favorite would probably go fast. That's the one that everybody's going to want now. So, because you gave away all that
I gave it away.
Beautiful information. What other kind of cool things? So we covered the sale really well. So that's going on. It's what is it? Beat the Winter Blues?
Beat the Winter Blues sale.
And it started already, and it goes
started.
potentially till the end of the month, maybe a little bit longer.
Yep.
Certain items online and in store.
Yep.
What about certain things, other cool things? We still have a great selection of augers.
Yeah, we have a lot of augers over here yet. They're we have some in-store deals that we can't talk about online or anything,
Darn it.
but we do have some good deals on those. We have a lot of augers. I've been seeing some guys lug around gas augers on the ice yesterday. The glare ice does not look fun. So
No.
we got a bunch of electric augers that are more than half the weight.
It was
or less than half the weight.
It was funny yesterday. We heard a gas auger, and I was with some younger guys. And they're like, "Man, those things are loud." I'm like, "Yeah, dude. Like you're so used to
Yeah.
everything electric nowadays, or,
Mhm.
or drill operated.
Right.
They're not used to the big noise from the gas auger. So and it like yesterday was a day where you needed to run and gun. You needed to have your cleats on because you
Yeah.
were slipping and sliding. But we traveled a lot. We covered a lot of area, and having those light augers was a huge difference.
It's huge. And I fished with a friend this weekend who doesn't normally do ice fishing, and I have a cage drill myself, and I just kind of showed him with the camera under the water. I was drilling some holes inside the shanty. Some people swear that your footsteps don't scare them away, even through 7 inches of ice, but it really depends on how deep the fish are and stuff. And I had the camera under there, and I stomped once, and you see the fish dart away and run. So it's a big difference, especially with a gas auger versus a electric one.
Yep.
It's not as much vibration, and it's pretty quiet.
Tip up fishing stuff too. We have a good selection. We still have the iFish Pros in, right?
Still got a lot of iFish Pros. Those are on sale in the store, so $20 off, I think.
And then finickies, we still have that. We still have a good selection of just standard tip up stuff. So I mean, there's so many things right now that are on sale. In store
Finickies
and
are going
online.
fast.
Are
too.
they?
We don't have much left. So
Dang, I gotta get one of those too.
yeah, they're nice.
Those are real nice.
I love using those for perch.
Spud bar. So biggest thing too is after the rain and around the local area, you're gonna have to be
Yep.
really safe. Having
Especially
a spud bar,
landings and stuff.
cleats and picks. Go back to like early ice conditions. Have your picks, have your cleats, have your spud bar.
Yep.
Because all the ice, there may be 8 inches as of this weekend, but there may only be quite a bit less than that, depending on how much of this rain we get.
Right. There was a few times this weekend that I wanted a spud bar, but I didn't have it with me. It was at home, but made it through. But it would have been ideal to have a spud bar just to be safe.
And then the other thing too is float suits and ice suits. Did you say those are on sale as well?
Yep. I felt fine because I had the float suit when I was in 9-10 feet of water. Wasn't too scared then, but we do have float suits on sale. We have certain prices on sale in store only once again, but Striker is 30% off. That's a huge deal. Usually you don't see that until end of February when ice is leaving us.
Right.
So we still got ice now. Be a good time to maybe look into it.
Okay. Well, we covered a lot today. Any final thoughts for any of the people that are watching? Great questions, by the way.
No, I don't have any.
Okay. So again, everybody, this is the TRS Live Shopping. We try to go live from the store. So if you have any shopping needs or any questions on stuff, and it's not, we didn't answer during the live, fire them in the chat, right, on all our social media. We'll monitor that kind of stuff.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Message us on our Facebook, Instagram.
Yep. And then if there's anything that you want us to cover during one of these lives, we try to go live from each department 3 days a week. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays is the schedule at noon. But if there's certain things from certain areas you want to see, drop them in the chat, drop them in the comments, send Will a message on Facebook pages as well, and we will we'll cater to what you want to see. Basically, we want to be an online shopper for you. So if you can't make it into the store or you have any questions on products you see online, we are here to answer those questions. Right, Will?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Answer any questions you got.
All right, and again, to the store numbers, if you want to talk to some of the great staff around here, 920-750-6140. You can talk to Will, you can talk to Ty, Nick, Justin, Mike, and Andrew from the firearms department. Everybody's here to help you out. So with that, we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the good questions. If you do have any questions, again, 920-750-6140, but go to therealshot.com or in-store and take advantage of the Beat the Winter Blues.
Take advantage.